Good morning. It's Monday again. How does the weekend go by so fast? I don't know. But I'm up. Um, I'm washing some clothes. So I have one more load. I have two loads to fold and I have one load to wash. Anywho, it was my clothes, Brandon clothes, and a load of towels. So I'll finish that today. That's no problem. Mondays are normally just easy peasy, mommy squeezy. The boys haven't woke up yet to start school. They should be getting up shortly, and then they're gonna make their breakfast and stuff like that, and start their day. We're not doing much. For Bible study, we're in First Samuel, and then of course they have reading, they have English, they have I think Aiden have state writing. They both have state writing, word search today, and then we have this find the misspelled words. So something that we have to go over and everything. And for our money lesson this week, we're going to be talking about needs, wants, and priorities. A need is something is necessary for life, health, safety, and basic responsibilities, and all the good things. So it's going to be a pretty cool day. Depending on how the weather is, we may go to the park later. Other than that, then that's basically it. I think we may have to go back to Home Depot and get some more dirt because I have two more things that I have to fill on the side of the house. I had to call the dealership back for my Jeep because I noticed like the handle on the inside, the clip on the outside was missing. So I did call the sales guy back. He was very helpful, and he just told me to call the service manager on Monday. So I did. I left a message. So I let him know that I can probably come up that way Friday or Saturday to get that piece. What else? I have to call today because we're shopping around for new homeowners insurance. Of course, you know, everything goes up. Adulthoodghetto.com. And so I got to do that. And what else? I think that's about it for the two major business things. You know, it was always something that comes up. That's it. Oh, I have Bible study tonight. We can't go to the park. I got Bible study. Sugar. So scratch that off. We may do the park Wednesday. Yeah, because the park I want to go to is like 30 minutes. And by the time it's just gonna be a lot. So, and I'm not missing Bible study or whatever because we just started a new series. We're in Hebrews, so I just cleared myself on that. So that's about it or whatever. I'm just watching some vlogs and gonna be folding these clothes, and that's about it. A very slow, crisp morning. Nothing major, and that's it. That's how Mondays normally are. I like to take it easy. And that's what it's been. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 73 degrees Fahrenheit.
She said 73,
Today,
but when I went
expect a
out,
high of 90 degrees.
she said high is going to be 90, but when I went out a little bit earlier, it was like 66. So, like I said, it was cool. So, hope you guys are having a great Monday. If you haven't, go back and watch the other ones or whatever. I mean, trust me, I just have to give myself credit. This has been a lot. I think it was only one day that's not up there, and I think that's day 6 because the footage got missing. I don't know what happened to it, but I tried to go back and recover, and then it was just so much, and I was like, you know what? It's a learning curve, and I don't get mad about it. Like if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. It was just footage or whatever for the day. So I didn't meddle in it. So I just kept it going. But besides that, I've been very consistent in putting it up there. If I didn't have enough, I merged 2 days together or whatever the case may be. So for the most part, you know, but I have to say anybody who does this for a living and like when they do the what it is, like Christmas and round Halloween, I think they even do November. Like they do like vlogs every day. Baby, I take my hat off to y'all because I'm just really doing this so I can have like a video diary up to I turn 45, but this ain't for the week because it be days you record and then you be like, oh, and then it be days you don't do nothing. So it's like, what do you do or whatever. So it's just, it be real crazy or whatever. Then yesterday, it kept saying my footage was it, I don't know what it was doing, but I just put everything down. I walked away, then I came back and it worked itself out. So it just depends or whatever. But this ain't for the week when people like, oh, it's nothing and no. It is something or whatever. And then for me, I'm always in a moment type of person. My first thought with nothing is like, oh, pick up the phone. Oh, do this, oh, do that. Even if I take a picture, it's a lot of pictures I have in my phone. I never even post it. I just keep that as my archive, what I want for, my family or my friends or whatever. It's stuff people send me, it's stuff that I do. Like never goes on social media. Like that is for me. I mean, if you want to say I'm selfish like that, I keep a lot of stuff to myself. I don't have to show everybody everything. So that's just me, for stuff that I feel like can inspire somebody. But the haters are real. The haters are real. So you just got to be careful. And if I do want to show it with certain people, I send it to them directly. I don't put it on my social media or whatever the case, because everybody on your social media is not your friend. And you have to understand that I have real friends outside of social media. And I do have some good friends or people who have became friends that I have never even met before. And that's just the way of it. But I don't post and show everything. Like nobody can be like, oh this, oh that. Like I'm telling you, I'm probably confused. And they probably trying to piece it in like, well, what that? Honey, always leave something to the imagination, honey. I get that from my grandma. Okay, so always leave something to the imagination. Always, like she said, give them something to talk about. Let them talk, baby. I know the truth. God knows the truth, but that's it. So, and it could be people you tell them certain things and they still make up assumptions. So, honey, me and God, that's all that matters. So, but let me just go back to me folding some clothes, and if something comes up worth showing, I will be back. I have been conducting so much business today. I'm telling you, people think like you're home, you're not doing nothing. You work harder when you home, like you getting everything together. So this is the season where it's coming up for our homeowners insurance to be renewed. And baby, why the way I've been out here knucking and bucking and trying to find, like, I was trying to go through with who we have for car insurance. My gosh, like, what are y'all talking about? Last year it came up so quick on me because that first year went by so fast, so I really didn't have time to really shop around and stuff. So it went up just a little bit. But baby, this year, y'all ain't gonna catch me slipping. When I got that email, I said, oh no, baby. I put that on my to-do list. And I said, yeah, I started looking Friday. Then something came up. Saturday I was looking. I checked with somebody yesterday, and then today I'm like, I gave myself a deadline. I'm like, today I'm gonna find somebody, and by the grace of God, I found somebody, and very reasonable. And I even got us some flood insurance because that's what I didn't know. I didn't even have full flood insurance. I had partial. No. We not. So, and they ended up giving me a discount because I paid for it in full for the whole year. So they end up giving me a 60% discount or whatever. So I paid that, and I got to call our current insurance that we have now, call them tomorrow and cancel so they can send the credit or whatever. Like I said, I did that. Then Aiden, they had played for a basketball camp. They went to a basketball clinic the summertime or whatever the case. So the man reached out to me, and I didn't even know he was DMing me on our school page or whatever. So we had missed the clinic. Actually, we was out of town when they did the tryouts. And I told him, I said, well, I'm sorry, I apologize. And he was like, I'll send you an email, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, since they had already been with the clinic or whatever, they already know them. So if they wanted to join and stuff like that. But the schedule just won't match with our schedule. And I don't never want anything forced. That's another thing too. Anything that they have played has been a compliment, has not been forced. I'm not, listen, first of all, they don't have to get it out the mud, and they don't have to go and play no sports to take us out of no situation. So that ain't the thing. That's not the priority or whatever the case. I want them wholesome, well individuals or whatever the case. If they play a sport, they play a sport. If they don't, I don't care. They don't have to do absolutely nothing for me but be good citizens. That's all I want. So that is not on our major, like, oh, you gotta, like, I'm not beating that into you. So it just won't work with our schedule that we have. With everything we have some travels and stuff like that. And I don't want to spend my money and then have to turn around and they can't go or whatever case. Because as y'all know, when they play these sports, it is expensive. Ain't nothing cheap. And these prices, I said, no, or whatever. So going through, like I said, it was a lot, but I did that. So I'm going through that work now. I'm just looking at it, going through everything now or whatever, checking all their stuff, their reading logs, making sure they have everything accounted for. I checked this for Zion. Zion did some review on his noun, so of course he knows that or whatever. So that's all I'm about to do before I got to do some reviews. So like when we went out of town and stuff like that, people was like, do reviews. So I have to do reviews on the guy or whatever case. That was he was amazing. That's the era I'm in now, baby. I do my Lord. I do reviews, so I have to do. Oh, why you keep falling? I have to do my reviews or whatever. So that's what I'm doing before. Okay, now the thing keep falling. That's what I'm gonna do before Bible study starts and everything. But that's it. Aiden, I think he's in the back watching a movie. Zion and Brandon are gone. They had to go and run to Hobby Lobby for something. And I think Brandon had to stop by the store because we're having chicken sandwiches tonight. What is that? We're having chicken sandwiches tonight. So he had to go pick up some buns or whatever. So that's about it. But I just wanted to come out here and be like, honey, I have been working and today is just Monday. But it is a good Monday. It's hot outside or whatever, but it has been a great Monday. And that's about it. That's enough, honey. I have done a lot today, and it is, whew, I still got more. I got to call my doctor tomorrow because I got to do a follow-up. I got to do blood work for something. That's what I do need to talk about. When I got injured. I may talk about that tomorrow. I don't know. When I got injured. Because it was a rude awakening and I was like, Lord. So, but that is it. Just to tell y'all, I've been in here working, getting it from the muscle. And I'm very pleased. Very. And the lady was so nice. I think they even have me up there. I got to do a review for her. So it was just nice. So I love that. Love that. Or whatever. So I hope you guys are doing well and everything is working itself out. And you guys, listen, just don't be settling for anything when it comes to these insurances and these bills. Y'all better go out there and shop around. Like I say, it came up real quick. And they got me last year, but not this year. When I seen that thing, I said, oh, no. Baby, I'm going to make time. I didn't make time last year. But, honey, the time is going to be made this year because, nah, not doing it. And I don't know why they do that. And I asked the lady, I said, well, why is that? Of course, we know loyalty doesn't mean anything these days. And she was like, 10 times out of 10 is whoever's that surround you, if they have filed for claims and stuff like that or whatever. So that's what I also had to add too, because within the year we had to get a shed, or we got a shed. We didn't have to, but we got a shed. So I had to add that to the policy or whatever. So it wasn't too much difference or whatever the case may be. So we just covered. We're covered. I'd rather be covered and not worry about nothing, because whatever's going to happen is out of my control. But at least if, God forbid, something does happen, I know that we have the coverage and stuff. And the extra for the flood insurance or whatever, Brandon, he was like, no. I was like, because we have like this like little dip in the front of our house, and the water goes down and it goes down on the side of our house and it goes like to the back. And if it has a consistent rain, it's like a canal, literally, no lie, back there. I'm like, absolutely not. And here he has to dig for it to go all the way to the side. It was raining and raining and raining and raining. All the water was on our, I was like, no, sir. So if it runs consistently and it doesn't stop, it will flood. It will come into our house or whatever. And then what do you do? Or whatever the case. Now you're going to be looking crazy. We're not doing that. So we got all of that. So that's one less thing that we have to worry about. So yeah, y'all check your policies and be up on it and make sure everything is copacetic, because life be lifing and ain't nobody got time really. So I just got on here and I just rambled. So just let you guys know. And that's about it. Just gonna do this before I hop on within another hour and a half, and that's it. So hope you guys are doing well. Can y'all believe it's almost Halloween? Can y'all believe it's almost September, my birthday? We're going to Chicago. If you don't know, we're going to Chicago for my birthday. Yep. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. We've been to Chicago before, but and we're flying this time. Last time we flew in the same way. We flew into Indianapolis and then we drove to Chicago for a day. And to this time we're gonna fly into Indianapolis, but we're gonna mainly stay in Chicago. So this is not our first, but we're gonna do a lot of firsts there. We're gonna do a Chicago dog and see all the things. So we're mainly going to see the Obama Museum. And somebody also told me too that you can get a library. That you can get a library card at the library across the street from the museum or whatever the case. So I'm gonna see if we can do that. And I'm trying to see what else. I think that's it. But we're gonna have a fun time. We're going, all of us. Our friend Kevin is going. My godmom, Miss Murdine, and her grandbaby Dream. So all of us gonna go. So we're gonna have a great time. So I'm excited. Just praying that the weather works, because I've been hearing some crazy stuff about the weather. So just praying that everything works itself out. So it will. I'm not worried about it. It will. So all right, let me do this stuff. Let me get focused, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning. Doing my last load of laundry. Oh man, it seemed like laundry is never ending. Or whatever, but that's fine. Today's Tuesday, so I'll be good. And the boys did all their stuff, so it's just me and Brandon. It was just our whites that I were doing, and our sheet pillowcases I had to do. So I can't wait. Fall is almost here. That is like my favorite season, fall or whatever. I love wearing hoodies and tights and sweats and all the things. So I can't wait. That season is coming. All the like pumpkin patches, apple picking. So I think that's what I am gonna find us to go and do, apple picking. They do have one here in South Carolina or whatever, but I just gotta see which one we're gonna end up going to. If we're gonna try like a new one, or we're gonna go to the one we always go to. So that's about it. That's the season. I am like so excited. I think tonight I'm gonna start. I already put like majority of the boys' stuff, what we're going to, what they're gonna wear when we go to Chicago. I just put it all in one area. So I think I'm gonna actually like put it in the packing cubes to see exactly what they're gonna wear for whatever day, and write a list of what I have to purchase. I have to purchase Aiden some stuff because he's growing. They both growing like a weed, but he is really growing. So I have to get him some pants. I think I have to get him a pair of black pants and a jeans. Or Aiden really likes sweats, so I'll see. But at least if I put it in the cubes, then I can know exactly what I would have to go and purchase at the store this weekend. So I think I'm gonna do that today. What else I'm gonna do? I have made a decision. I am gonna get my Jeep tinted this weekend. So today I'm gonna call around and I'm gonna get quotes for that. So I can do that on Friday. I have to call my primary because I have to set up an appointment. I have to go and do some blood work. So I have to do that. I seen something on Instagram. It was about like a Lego thing that was coming into town. So I may take the boys there. I don't know if it's Friday or this weekend on Saturday. So I hope they start on Friday. Would it be great because we can go out there Friday instead of on the weekend because I know it's going to be crazy. So I'll look into that. I have to cancel our old homeowners insurance because I got some new homeowners insurance yesterday. Hallelujah to that or whatever. So I was happy that I got that done. And that's how you know that you're a young adult. Oh man, my flower on my shirt came off. So that's how you know that you're growing older, when you happy for rates. And so that's where we at in life. But other than that, just errands, writing down stuff that I'm gonna have to do and errands that I'm gonna have to run in the near future, which is this coming weekend or whatever the case. So just planning everything out, not doing anything major. And like I say, today is Tuesday. Didn't do much yesterday, just was home and getting quotes and getting all that stuff. Alexa, what's the time?
It's 7:40 a.m.
Yeah, so it's still early or whatever. Cool breeze. I walk outside. Nice crisp air. Hear the birds chirping. So that's always a good thing. And that's it. And then the boys will get up and do their school work for today. It's Tuesday, so they have typing. They got reading. Aiden has some state writing that he has to do. Zion updated all of his. He's up to date with his. So we're just waiting for anything to come in that he has wrote for them to send him something. So we're waiting for that. I'm so disappointed in North Carolina. They talking about due to budget cuts they can't send. Like, it's crazy. And I don't even want to talk about it because we're just going to be positive. But very disappointed in North Carolina. They could have did something, but that's no here or there. But that's pretty much all that I have and what I'm going to do. So I'm going to finish this up, then start making my calls. See, this is where my little thing came in. Now it's not the same. But that's it. I'm getting ready to listen to some vlogs, make some calls, and that's it. That consists of my day for today. Very laid back and chilled and not doing too much. But once I do those things and pack their clothes, really, that's all I have on my to-do list today. So hope you guys are well and are doing amazing. And all the things. What is something else? If you guys have kids, your kids should have went back to school. So how do you guys feel about that? The years are running, like literally running. Like this is year 7 that we have homeschooled. Aiden is 13. He's in the 8th grade. Zion is 9. He's in the 4th grade. And I remember when it was like in pre-K age and we was coloring and oh my gosh, like I remember when I had to get rid of our board, our chalkboard. It was the chalk and the dry erase board. It sat in the hall for like 2 days because I just cried. I was just like, how did this come up so fast or whatever? But I enjoy those boys and enjoy being here, and I just know the season's just going to be changed, especially once they start driving and they're going to be doing their own little thing. And even the thought of it just like choked me up. But they are growing well, and that's all that, I can really pray and ask for. And that's why I don't take this lightly at all. And I enjoy the moments and all of them and both of them getting on my nerves. So I enjoy. So yeah, oh God, now what is this in this doggone fitted sheet? Anywho, let me fight with this fitted sheet. Get this fitted sheet together. But I'll be back later. It's supposed to have some thunderstorms, So just came and treated ourselves in the middle of the
No, it
day.
just started recording.
It's recording.
No, it started.
No, it's already recording.
Oh.
So we're not doing much. They just doing school. I'm just working. We all together. We tried to go to Sonic. So let me tell you about that. We tried to go to. The girl, the customer service was just terrible, or whatever the case. But it's crazy. So we just came to Old Faithful Chick-fil-A and came and got us some stuff. So that's just it. And we're gonna head back home, eat our food. We're having fried chicken later. I think fried chicken, rice, and cabbage for dinner. And like I said, we'll have some, just have something to eat right now. Having some good food to eat. So it'll be thunderstorms later, so they say. So hopefully the thunderstorms don't come to much later, because then I can go down and see my neighbor's new Jeep. They got a Jeep too, but it's a 2-door. So that's about it. That's all we're doing today. Nothing major. So I just wanted to come out here and finish this vlog. I think it's gonna be like a 3-parter because I ain't do much or whatever. So how are you? Good. It was for Ray. All right, have a good one. Stay safe. So yeah, so
control it from here.
So
Yeah, me too.
I hope you guys are doing well.
Bye.